Good morning, everyone, from the brickitect studio. This video was not a planned one, but it's one I need to make because I done goofed up my favorite Lego set of all time. I'm sure some of you saw last night's review of the TV portion of the Lego Nintendo Entertainment System, and I did my best to show this thing off to you and tell you why I love it so much. And at the end of it, I ran Mario, which Clark has in his hand right now. I ran him on top of this, and that's where the problem started. Because if you pop this off, and the way that I did it, if you could turn Mario on, Clark, man. I took him and I put him on here, and he wouldn't work, and I had him like this. So I put him like this, and I ran him around here, and the music played, and everything was fine, and I was like, okay, this is really neat, the way the music plays as Mario goes through, and then he ends the course. And then I ended the video, and everything seemed to be good, until the comments started coming in. That's when some very helpful brickitectors came through and told me that you have to actually move Mario forward a space on top of the TV, so he plays sounds in relation to what's happening on the TV here. So to me it seemed pretty simple. You just take Mario and put him down inside this so he'd react with those colors. And as you start cranking this, I was like, whoa, wait a minute. As you can see, this does not crank. And I was like, okay, that's a little weird. Let me reposition him. And it cranks, but then not so much. And I was like, why is that happening? So I went over here to the manual on step 198 and I looked at this setup here. And if you look at this, you look at that green in the back there specifically, and you see that black in the front, look at mine. Especially if I take all of these pieces off. My black is in the back, green in the front, so I have this thing reversed, and that's why Mario doesn't stand there and why it never occurred to me to put Mario there. The good news is this isn't the Lego Technic Porsche, and this should be a pretty simple fix, which I'm going to do with you guys right now as Mario dies. Lego reviewers out there that reviewed this, because I watched their videos just to see what I was doing wrong, maybe. They showed it from the front, which I guess is to show Mario moving on here, but I couldn't see the top very well. But thankfully, the instructions show you how to do it properly. We've got Inspector Mario coming through to see how we're doing here. How am I doing, Mario?
So good.
You see how this is going to work, Clark, man? It's going to give Mario a little something to stand on, which he desperately needed so he doesn't fall down into the crevasse.
Mario happy time now. Thank you for showing me how to do that. Now I know.
I can't believe I messed up on this. That's such a bummer, but...
Yeah, I wish I was there to help.
Clarky could have saved me. He would have built this right. This is my amendment to yesterday's video. This is what you're supposed to do, I guess. You put him on there to start him, and then he stands there, because you can see he has that black thing to stand on. Now, as I crank this...
Yay!
Isn't that better?
Yeah.
That's so much better. Now here so you guys can see it.
You got a mushroom.
I think that's really neat.
No, he got a mushroom again.
I love that. That's so much better than him just playing the music, and that's all I thought that he did was just play music. If you guys are wondering how this happens, basically, I'll show you in the back here. You see those colored tiles that go around? He's reacting to those, and those geniuses over at Lego made sure that they coincide with the things that are happening on here, which is just wild. Just wild, Clark, man. Isn't this so much better?
Yeah, I think I love the build you built, man. I love this build.
I think it's pretty neat, too. Hey, I told them the story, Clark, man, about my poops that you got lost in here.
Oh, yeah.
These guys?
Yeah.
You want to explain how that happened? I still don't understand.
So, I lifted up Mario, and
oh, God.
and I lifted up the stick, and I put it up here. I had to tilt the poops for the ball thing to get down.
Okay.
And I had to take them off to make it easier. And then the poops went. And one of the poops was flying and it went down there. And Dad started shaking the TV to try to get them out.
I had to shake the poops out of the TV. I literally was shaking this, and luckily if you flip this over as I completely destroy this, I'm not even going to do it. There's some spots on the bottom that are much like this that you can shake poops out of there if your poops go flying off. So if you have a 5-year-old, just be warned. They may loosen your poops, and then your poops may get clogged, and you may have to then adjust your poops. I think on that, we should probably wrap this video up, but I do want to send out a huge thank you to the brickitectors that left the comments about this thing not working the way that I demonstrated it, because I would have never known. I would have just put this on display. I would have shown it off like that forever. This thing would have been forever wrong had I not shared my experience with the world. And that's why I love YouTube. That's the power of this platform, because it's not even like someone makes a mistake and you berate them for it. You're just like being helpful, and I love that. Anytime I could get advice from people is just fantastic. So if you saw anything in this video that I can improve, let me know. Like maybe not letting my 5-year-old play with this, that's probably a good advice. Don't let your poops get stuck in there. That's good advice, but
Don't let your don't let your little turtle shells get stuck in there. Don't let your little star block thing get stuck in there.
pro tips from Clark Man. There you go. Thank you guys for watching my little update video here. Again, unplanned, but sometimes we make mistakes. Even master builders, like myself, we get things backwards, and now our TV is proper,
Yeah.
and I love it.
With Clark Man playing it, breaking the poop.
We did get a request to power it up, Clark Man.
Oh.
Coming soon to a brickitect channel near you. Get that thing flying around.
Until the lever breaks off.
How dare you, sir? How dare you, sir?